ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮುರಳಿ ಮೋಹನ್ ವಿ, ಸಹಾಯಕ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು, ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಪ್ರಥಮ ದರ್ಜೆ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಕುಮಟಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, in yesterday's class we discussed about what are all the entries we have to pass in debtors ledger account under self balancing system. Today we'll discuss what are all the entries we have to pass in trade creditors accounts in self balancing system. Basically, the first entry you have to start with, whenever the company undertake purchase of goods, purchases from the suppliers, it may be a raw materials, it may be a semi-finished goods, it may be a finished goods. See, normal entry, whenever credit purchase undertaken, two accounts is going to be involved. Number one is purchases account. One more is from which person we are purchasing. That is name of the supplier. For suppliers, we can call they are creditors for the company. See, purchases, we can presume two dimensions. Either purchases will be real account or nominal account. Creditors itself, the name specified is a person, it belongs to the personal account. See, purchases, if it is real account, nature for debit and credit dimension, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. If we treat as nominal, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gain. Therefore, here goods is coming into the business in the form of purchase. Therefore, purchase account has to be debtor. Creditor account has to be creditor. In self-balancing entry, the entry will be general ledger adjustment account debtor to creditor's ledger adjustment account. That is first entry. Second entry, for cash paid to creditors. So whenever cash paid making to suppliers for supplying of goods, two accounts involved in that. One is the person who is receiving the payment, the name of the supplier, or else we can call them as creditor. Another one is cash. So creditor is personal account, he is receiving the benefit from the company, so creditors you have to make them debits. Cash is real account, cash is going out from the company, therefore cash is to be creditor. In self-balancing entry, the entry will be creditors ledger adjustment account debtor to general adjustment account. Third entry, for discount received from customer. So the entry will be creditors account debtor to discount received. In self-balancing, general ledger adjustment account debtor to creditors ledger adjustment account debtor to general adjustment account. For fourth entry, for bills accepted in favor of creditors. Whenever company making payment for the suppliers in the form of instrument, so that time the entry will be creditors account debtor to bills payable account. In self-balancing, creditors ledger adjustment account debtor to general ledger adjustment account. Fifth entry will be if anything goods returned by the company to the supplier, that is called as purchase returns. For reasons for returning, it may be a company, they may purchase excess than the actual requirement, or else if it is any damages found in the raw materials, that time creditors account debtor to return outwards accounts. In self-balancing system, creditors ledger adjustment account debtor to general ledger adjustment account. Sixth entry for bills payable dishonored. Bills payable account debtor to creditors account, normal entry. Self-balancing general ledger adjustment account debtor to creditors ledger adjustment accounts. Seventh one, for interest and charges charged by the creditors. Interest account debtor to creditors account, general ledger adjustment account debtor to creditors adjustment account. This is journal entry. Now we'll see ledger accounts. First you have to enter in general ledger. In general ledger we have to prepare creditors ledger adjustment account. So as I explained in the previous session, general ledger means this general ledger includes assets accounts, liabilities account, expenses account, income account. Ledger adjustment account, it is prepared if it is any company preparing the books of accounts under the accrual basis. Accrual basis. It means they may missed out recording some transactions in the books of account. That time if we are finding any disagreement with regards to DR is equal to CR, that time we have to prepare creditors ledger adjustment account. See, in creditors ledger adjustment account, either we can find out closing balance of the creditors, or else we can find how much credit purchases, or else we can find how much cash paid, etc., etc., etc. First we'll see debit entries to balance brought down. Second entry to creditors or bought ledger adjustment account, to cash paid, bills payable accepted, discount received, return outwards. These are all the entries we have to enter in the creditors ledger adjustment account. We see under credit side, by balance brought down, by creditors or else bought ledger adjustment account, under that by credit purchase, by bills payable dishonored, by interest charges, by balance carried down. If credit side is more than debit side, we will get balancing figure under the debit side. If debit side is more than credit side, we will get balance figure under the credit side. We will see next creditors ledger. Under that you have to prepare general ledger adjustment accounts. What are all the entries in creditors ledger adjustment account prepared in debit side? You have to enter under the credit side. What are all the entries we made in creditors ledger adjustment account under credit side? Here we have to pass under, you have to enter under the debit side of the account. For more clarity and more information, if you want, you can refer this what I mentioned in the textbooks. By this I am going to end the today's session. ಸೊ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, LMSನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನ್ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಹ PPT ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಟೆಸ್ಟನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಒಂದು ತರಗತಿಯನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಗೊಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.